Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I finally found her. Alright, so we're going to continue on. We're trying to open up Skull Rock and unlock Peter Pan and Rolf. I ended my stream last night because we couldn't find the Forgotten. She kind of disappeared on me, but I finally found her. So we're just going to finish this. Jesse, Jesse, I, that was so, I just can't believe. Cat got your tongue? Nobody's ever taken the time to show me how to do stuff like that before. You are so patient with me. I'm really happy we're friends now. Don't mention it. I just hope I can return the favor someday. See you around, Jesse. I think I'm going to try to do some good deeds today and see how many people in the valley I can help out. Oh, say, I already helped Scrooge McDuck with some inventory at his shop the other day. He gave me this, but I think you deserve at least half of it. Alright. Oh, please. Is she time gated again? Alright. Hmm. Maybe if I leave? Alright, we'll see if another quest pops up. I'm just going to kind of wander around and see if I can't find any more of those little aliens. It may be too soon to find the aliens lying around because I believe it has to be X amount of hours, and I don't think it's been enough time between me collecting the last one. Hopefully if I just kind of wander around, that quest will pop up.
Excuse me. Can we talk?
I'm not going to stream for too long right now because I do have to take my son to a football game at his school. I'm just hoping that I can get Skull Rock unlocked and unlock the Forgotten completely. And I don't know how long. I should have checked on it to see how long her requests are time gated. I don't see any aliens around. Maybe I forgot to pick one up somewhere, or I didn't find one or something. Of course, there's a flower all the way back there. I don't know if I can get that flower. Probably not. No. It's okay. I don't look anywhere, see if I missed any aliens, just so that I can make sure they populate. They'll probably populate a little later. I forget how many hours it is before they repopulate. I don't know if it's 24 or 36. Okay, so I was a little worried because I had to look it up. I wanted to see how long it was time gated. Um, I was I was a little worried because at first it says 7 days, a whole freaking week after the last quest. However, I think it's only 25 minutes after, so hopefully we won't have to wait that long. I'm hoping that we can complete all of the forgotten quests today. Alright, so since we're waiting, I leveled up Beast yesterday, so let's find Eric and we're gonna level him up. Let's go grab him real quick. Since I am waiting, I'm just gonna give Eric a butt ton of flowers if I can, or I might have to go through my whole flower stock.
Is my fairy
Hello.
godmother near? I've missed her so much.
Let's have a conversation with him. This should help with leveling him up a little bit.
Need anything from the market? Just come see me.
Hmm.
What shall we do today?
You don't have anything for me to do yet, Cinderella. I have to unlock more characters. Sorry, guys, about. Sorry about that.
No, my mouse friend Gus.
Oh,
loves
yay!
to go to the
Okay.
restaurant.
Let's do her next quest, and we will. Eric's following us, so we can always level him up more later. Let's go to the Forgotten. Is she still in her home? Let's hope so. Moon, June, pontoon. Ugh, these rhymes are terrible. What's the use? Everything okay? Oh, Jesse, actually, I could use your help. You see, I've been trying to find some healthier ways to express my emotions, so I've been writing a lot of poetry. But I'm really stuck on this one poem about what happened to me, about forgetting. Are you good at this sort of thing? You know, poems and expressing your feelings through words and all that junk? I don't write poems, I commit rhyme crimes. Ha, me too. But maybe if we work together, we can come up with something. There are 3 verses I don't know how to finish. There's one about being jealous and wishing I were still ruler, one about being afraid to get older, and about being unfairly exiled. Read me the one about the jealous ruler. I once was the ruler of all I surveyed, but now I'm cast out and I feel so afraid. Nothing I do seems to make the world right. Something that rhymes with right. That's a tough one. Read me the one about the jealous. Oh, no, I don't want to read that one again. Sorry. Read me the one about being afraid of getting older. As I watch the clock tick and the sun rise and set, I fear what I love I am doomed to forget. But I've never been one to do what I'm told. Then I need a line that rhymes with told. So many things rhyme with told. Full, bold, cold. Read me the one about being unfairly exiled. It seems there's no place I will ever belong, and all of my words seem to come out all wrong. But I'll wait for an answer. I'll wait for a sign. Yada, yada, yada. Something that rhymes with sign. Let me think about that one. Maybe we could ask for help from the other villagers. You want to ask the other villagers, but would any of them really get how I feel? We've got a lot of villagers here. I just know some of them will understand exactly how you feel. And you don't think they'll laugh at my poetry? Of course not. Everyone will love it. You know what? You're right. I'm just a little nervous about talking to them myself. But here, I'll give you my scrap of paper with what I've written so far. I guess now I'll just need to find a jealous wannabe ruler, someone afraid of getting older, and somebody who was unfairly exiled. So it's gonna be Scar, Mother Gothel, and Ursula, all the villains. Let's go to Scar.
There you are.
Jesse, here at last to seek my advice on ruling the village. Start by instilling fear in your subjects by exiling someone. Goofy, perhaps? I do need some advice, but not about that. The Forgotten needs help writing some poetry. I thought you might be able to help because you owe the Forgotten for what you did to them. You have such a way with words. You might be able to relate to the situation. Well, I must admit, I am a bit intrigued. The Forgotten is looking for a way to complete this verse. I once was the ruler of all I surveyed, but now I'm cast out and I feel so afraid. Nothing I do seems to make the world right. What should the next line be? I haven't the faintest idea. It's not like I could possibly relate. Come on, Scar, those feelings, they aren't just a little bit familiar? Sigh, fine. Perhaps it does remind me of something. I remember what it was like to watch Mufasa rule over the Pride Lands. He had no sense of a king's real power. If I were king, every animal there would grovel for my favor. I told myself I would rule over the darkness until one day I could claim the light. Scar, that's it. You're a poet and you didn't know it. What are you blathering about? That's a perfect rhyme, and it's exactly how the Forgotten felt. Nothing I do seems to make the world right. I'll take the darkness if I can't have the light. I suppose it does have a certain ring to it, doesn't it?
Perhaps you just weren't meant to rule.
Alright, let's go to Mother Gothel next.
Hello.
Hey, Mother Gothel, you and I need to have a little chat. What is it, dear? Come to compliment me on my brilliant wit and beguiling charm? No, I wanted to talk to you about what you did to the Forgotten. Oh, this isn't about that little curse, is it? That was ages ago. Really, the two of you must learn to let things go. What you did was not okay. Actually, when you think about it, I was the only one looking out for the Forgotten. I wanted to keep them safe, not buying it. But there's one way you can make it up to the Forgotten. Fine, tell me what it is. The Forgotten needs help with some poetry. Well, why don't you say so? The Forgotten needs help with this verse. As I watch the clock tick and the sun rise and set, I fear that what I love I am doomed to forget. But I've never been one to do what I'm told. They need a good rhyme for told. All right, but first tell me, why did you come to me with this verse? It's about being afraid of getting older, so I thought, me? Afraid of something as inconsequential as that? Oh, darling, don't be ridiculous. I never give it a thought. You tell the Forgotten that time passes, but it's how you spend the time that matters. Simply do all that's possible to look after yourself. There's nothing magical about it. Of course, it does help to be devastatingly charming. After all, charm never gets old. Wait, Mother Gothel. That's it. That's a perfect rhyme. I've never been one to do what I'm told. I'll care for myself. Charm will never grow old. Of course, it's perfect. It's from me.
I suppose every.
All right, and now we need Ursula. Of course, she's always somewhere where I can't get her. All right. Hello, Angelfish. In the mood for a little bargain? Not today. The Forgotten needs some help with their poetry. For them, I'll assist free of charge just this once. Here's a verse they can't finish. It seems there's no place I'll ever belong, and all of my words seem to come out all wrong. But I'll wait for an answer. I'll wait for a sign. Well, the child certainly knows how to turn a phrase, don't they? Those lines remind me of how I felt when Triton cast me out. I vowed that one day I'd take back what was rightfully mine. Aha! Ursula, that's it. But I'll wait for an answer, I'll wait for a sign. And someday take back what was rightfully mine. I am brilliant, and being such a pro away for free. It really is your lucky day. Alright, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I was just trying to convince my husband that I need a hammer for my fish tank, but I can't. Alright. I am brilliant and giving such a pro away for free. It really is your lucky day. Alright.
Oh, someone's on a roll.
So we need to return to the Forgotten. Is she in the valley? Probably not. So let's go back to her house and go find her. Oh, please tell me she's still in here. No, 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 no. Where is she? She is just here. Oh. Ah, she's up there. Good, good.
Talking to you isn't so bad.
Hey, I got some great suggestions for your poem. You did? Really? Nobody laughed at it? Not at all. Here, check out these new lines. I once was the ruler of all I surveyed, but now I'm cast out and I feel so afraid. Nothing I do seems to make the world right. I'll take the darkness if I can't have the light. It's beautiful. Who suggested that line? Believe it or not, Scar. He knows a thing or two about feeling that way. Wow, really? I'll have to talk to him about that sometime. I'm hoping this makes up for how he treated you. Well, it's a start. As I watch the clock tick and the sun rise and set, I fear that what I love, I am doomed to forget. But I've never been one to do what I'm told. I'll care for myself. Charm will never grow old. Wow, that's deep. Who gave you that line? Actually, Mother Gothel. I think she's pretty nervous about getting older herself. Whoa, really? Consider this her own special way of saying sorry for what she tried to do to you with that curse. I can forgive her, but that doesn't mean I'll forget it. It seems there's no place I'll ever belong, and all of my words seem to come out all wrong. But I'll wait for an answer, I'll wait for a sign, and one day take back what is rightfully mine. Wow, that's intense. Who came up with that one? Ursula. King Triton exiled her, you know. Oh, really? Well, that would be a good conversation starter. I'm so proud of this poem now. I think I actually want to share it with everyone in the village. Wow, that's a big step. I know it is, but I think I'm ready to do it. Well, we could create a special place in the village for sharing creativity, but you'll need a microphone for sure so everyone can hear you. That would be great. It shouldn't be too hard. We'll just need some amethyst, a black passion lily fabric, and iron ingots. I'll get everything and we can assemble it together.
I hope we talk again soon.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I need 5 iron ingot. Um, I need 10 fabric. Two lilies. And 2 amethysts.
I'm happy to see you.
Wow, what is all this stuff? Just what we need to make a special poetry corner for you. Really? This is great. But I'm kind of nervous. I have never spoken in front of so many people before. What do you do when you're nervous? I take a deep breath. Take deep breaths. I'll try it. Wow, that actually helps. Okay, let's put this together. This is looking great. Ready to share your poems with the village? There's one last favor I gotta ask. I added a new line to the end of the poem. It's kind of about you and being back in Dreamlight Valley. I was hoping you could help me finish it. And now at last I found my place. My old mistakes have been erased. I love it. It really does feel like the time I spent with you. I've been able to fix so much of what went wrong. The poem's finally finished. If you can set this up, we'll be good to go. Alright, so we gotta place the poetry corner in the Forgotten Lands. Hopefully I don't have to chase after her and try to find her again. All right.
Ooh, love it.
Hello?
You even leave her castle. What the heck? Oh, please don't have disappeared again. Ah, all right. The poetry reading went so great. I'm really glad you helped me out with this, Jesse. It's funny. I'm starting to feel not so forgotten anymore. We'll need to figure out a new name for you. That would be fun. But after all those poems, I'm running low on creativity right now. I'll have to think of a name some other time. But one thing's for sure, the more at home I feel here, the more old memories seem to be coming back. Like Skull Rock. I can't stop thinking about that place. I think there's something important about it. Maybe we used to visit it or something. Whatever it is, I hope we find out together. Thanks again, Jesse. Oh, I have something for you. Merlin really liked my poem. He whipped this up for us to help out on our next adventure. All right. To wins. So we need to wait another 25 minutes for her next quest. Uh, so with that being said, I'm going to end it here. I will be back on later. Um, and hopefully we'll be able to welcome her in, and then we can work on Skull Rock, and we will focus on that. Until then, in between time, now and then, when I come back on, I will. Let's see here. No, I can stay on. It's fine. We will. I just don't want to lose her. Let's continue leveling up Eric. Hmm. All right, let's leave here. And hopefully she won't disappear on me. And then hopefully we can finish her next quest, which is giving her a name, I believe. Excuse me. All right, what's in here? All right. Come on, Eric. Let's get you more flowers.
Yeah.
Getting closer. I'm gonna have to equip my flower gathering companions just to gather up a whole bunch of flowers. Just until I complete Beast Quest, but he'll come later. And depending on how long it takes us to unlock everyone, no, I'll probably just hop on tomorrow and do a really long stream and try to knock out these quests. I really want to level up everyone and then gather anything I might need for quests and stuff because I'm running low on supplies. Maybe we can unlock Rapunzel and Gaston tomorrow. Let's see here, who's next? So we need to unlock Gaston, Rapunzel, Mike, and Sully. Maybe we can work through the storyline for Eternity Isle. Also get Oswald. Possibly Mulan and Mushu. Jafar. Timon and Pumbaa. I don't know. That's a lot. But if we can finish the storyline for Eternity Isle, then we can unlock Story of the Veil. But not until we get Timon and Pumbaa. But let's finish, let's do all the friendship quests first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Not to mention, we have to give Ursula her legs. Ariel will get her legs. I'm gonna make him a Ratatouille. If he doesn't level up to level 10 after those 5 are gone. Alright. Let's make him a Ratatouille. Oh, wait, yeah, Ratatouille and fabric. That's easy enough. Plus, I needed to accumulate Dreamlight. There we go. He's leveled up.
Hey!
Alright. Let's level up Simba and Nala. Since Eric has been leveled up. Let's do Nala first.
Hey!
Have a conversation with you. I need to have more conversations with everyone.
I'm so pleased you're here. Come back soon.
Okay, get out of my way.
Hi. Hi. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Goodbye. Oh, hey there.
Thanks for coming over.
Alright. Who are my flower gatherers? What do we have? Mm,
Hello. Hi.
Alright, we should be able to do the Forgotten's quest here soon. Hold on. Okay, now we can go do the Forgotten Quest. Let's see if I can make Nala her stuff real quick. No, I haven't unlocked the recipes yet. That's good. She's actually out and about.
Got a minute, pal?
Hello, Jesse. I'm glad you're here. I found this feather I want to show you. It's a feather I found near Skull Rock. I wonder who it belongs to. I think whoever owned this feather put it there for us to find. So they're playing a game with us? Let's go investigate Skull Rock and see what we can do.
I hope we talk again soon.
Hello? Over here.
Oh,
What do we do now? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. You and I have been through a lot together. This is just one more adventure. Exactly. And this place, doesn't it bring back memories? I definitely feel something. I remember playing here as a child, laughing and having fun. It felt like I'd never grow up. I remember now. I felt so free. Me too. It was perfect. And what about now? How do you feel? I feel safe. Things are good. The villagers accept me for who I am, though I know I still need to work on accepting myself. Is there anything I can do to help you? Well, there is one thing. I think it would be nice to have a real name. Oh, that's a great idea. We need to find you a great one. So you'll help me? Of course. How about Onyx Jet Obsidian? Let's do Obsidian. Obsidian. It's perfect, Jesse. It really feels like me.
you're a good listener.
And now we have the Forgotten as a friend.
Talking to you.
Did you feel something strange when we were back at Skull Rock? I think it finally opened. Jesse, it was our happy thoughts. I remember now. The magic of the happy thoughts broke through Skull Rock. We did it. Skull Rock has opened. I can't wait to see what's hiding in there.
I'm the bad guy.
Alright, let's go back to Skull Rock. Alright, sorry about that. My husband called again. Alright, so let's do this real quick. Yes, it was magical. It made me think of a fairy tale for a long forgotten story, and yet it also felt familiar. Does that make sense? I think so. Way back when we were a kid, we used to call those lights pixie dust orbs. They're a funny mix of pixie dust and dreamlight. I remember now. Maybe we should continue exploring. We might find something or remember more. Good idea. I noticed a passage up ahead. I'll go check that out. Meet me there when you're ready.
Talking to you is actually.
Alright. Grab all of this stuff because clear this out. Open this.
Oh,
How does it look up ahead? Can we keep going? I checked the passage, but there is a gate blocking the way. There must be clues around here to open it, like those little pixie dust orbs we saw. Yeah, something tells me these will be important. Did you find anything interesting while you were looking around? Well, I did find this broken lantern. How is an old lantern going to help us? It can light our way in the dark. It won't be much lighting if it's broken. Oh, don't worry about that. I can fix practically anything at this point. But the broken lantern doesn't have a place for oil or a candle. Maybe we can use the pixie dust orbs to light it. And look, there are 3 rope winches. I bet we'll need 3 lanterns. Brilliant. So we just need to find and fix 3 broken lanterns and catch some pixie dust orbs to put inside them. Exactly. I'll find the broken lanterns and gather what I need to fix them. You keep an eye out around here. I'm still suspicious of that strange shadow we saw.
talking to you is actually.
Legend says to never cross the beams of light, but here we be pirates. We do what we like. Alright, we need to catch the pixie dust orbs and find 3 lanterns. Only the light of the pixies can reveal a sneaky shadow. Okay, we got that. Alright, we need the 3 pixie orbs. Oh, in the village. Alright, they're in the village. It's like, where are these orbs? I don't see them. There's one. There's two. And there's three. There's two. There's three. You repair the lanterns at a crafting station. There is a crafting station in here. Hello, shadow person. Can you speak? It seems he can't reply verbally, Jesse. It looks like he wants us to follow him through. What should we, though? What should we do? We have to follow him. I agree. Alright, let's do it. Shadow person, lead the way. He isn't going anywhere. Why does he look kind of frustrated? I don't think he can move freely without the light from one of the lanterns. We need to move one of the lanterns so that the shadow can move with us. Yes, but don't forget, he gets stuck in place if we shine all three lights on him. Right, let's do this. Hello. Who disrupts our internal slumber? I'm Jesse. I'm trying to get deeper into Skull Rock. This shadow is helping me. Shadow? If the shadow is helping ya, you're in for a treat. A treat? That sounds great. Why, that shadow there belongs to, maybe you ought to see him for yourself. Will you help me at least? Of course, but first you have to answer our riddles. You didn't think you'd pass by for free, did you? I kind of hope so. Sorry to shiver your timbers, meaty, but without the riddles, there's no way to pass through. Alright, let's get started. What's the first riddle? I'm used to explore the waters and shores, a swaying home atop the sea foam. What am I? A pirate ship. I'm a winged creature small and bright, with magic dust to grant you flight. Don't be fooled, I've courage twice my size. Dare to doubt, that's just unwise. What am I? A pixie. I am an instrument of wind, and for him I'll always play, as he laughs and grins to lead the way. What am I? A pan flute. You've answered all our riddles, but were ye correct for all three? Indeed, your your knowledge of the important things you do. You're free to go through. Okay. Looks like we're stuck again. We have to keep looking around. There must be a way to continue forward.
Back to my solitude.
Hey, Absin, I broke those two glowing rocks and found something interesting. First of all, this rope winch was embedded in the rock. Not sure how, but I bet that will come in handy. There's also a pixie dust orb dropping Skull Rock Pixie Dust. The Skull Rock Pixie Dust has a special kind of magic. It can even make things fly. That's amazing. Having something that can cause things to fly would be really handy. Let's follow that pixie dust orb and see where it's going. I'll pick up any Skull Rock pixie dust it drops on the way.
Talking to you is actually nice.
Hmm. Alright, now we need to make something fly. Right? Did you notice the barrels around here? They all have symbols on them. I wonder what they do. Probably another puzzle to solve. I was thinking the same thing. Whoever set all this up in Skyrock has a lot of time on their hands. They must be really bored or something. I would be too, if it were me stuck here. The symbols on the barrels must mean something. I wonder if the symbols are meant to be matched up. A hook, a sewing needle, and a pixie are on one side of each barrel, while a bell, a clock, and the shadow on the other side. Interesting. I'll take a closer look at the barrels. If we can turn them around, we can try to match up the symbols with one another. So it's a pixie, a hook, and a needle. Okay, so that's shadow. Okay. A bell. Should be there. Alright. Alright, we got the key. Now we're gonna investigate the cabin. The chest seems to require a key. Okay, we need to open up the gate. The shadow is gesturing. What does he want? Looks like he is pointing to the wall covered in musical notes. I can't. I love music. I bet I can read those notes. Me too. I'm not sure I recognize the song though. Something off. Something is off. The notes don't make sense. Some are lit up and others aren't. Let's look around for a hint on what to do next. I think you're right, Jesse. Look, there's a strange glow over there. I think it's a music note. Come on, let's follow it. Alright. Peter Pan. So we gotta go to the mystical cave. Fair. Olaf's cave in the castle. Let's go unlock and search the chest in the captain's quarters. And we have to go to the island. This pirate map has an X mark just off of Skull Rock. I bet something important can be found there. I heard this tune as a child. I was in the Forgotten Lands, the Frosted Heights, Dazzle Beach, and the Dream Castle. If I search my memory, I can see exactly where they are. Maybe we should split up and cover more ground. Good idea. I'll find the missing glowing musical notes using these clues. You check anywhere else in case our guesswork's wrong. One more thing, Jesse. I'm not sure catching the notes will always be as easy as chasing them around. I bet this is another game we have to play, like the lanterns and the barrels and score. Good luck. Alright. Since we're here, let's go. Alright. Alright. I think the last one is in Skull Rock, but while we're here, let's level up our energy. One, two, three. Skull Rock is the last. Alright. about that. Everyone keeps calling me right when I'm in the middle of streaming. Alright. I see you have one of the glowing musical notes. I'm going to need that. Nothing comes for free, you know. Not true, some things are free. Well, not when a pirate's part of the bargain. I just have one riddle for you if you dare. Let's do it. Like stars in the sky from wings does it fall. Happy we fly, it's magic for all. Like stars in pixie dust. You've answered our riddle, but were you correct? Aye. For luck or not, he answered right. Here's that glowing musical note. Alright. Okay, Obsidian, I found all of the glowing musical notes. I'll put them back on the wall. There's also a spot on the music stand to place the pan flute, so I'll take care of that too.
Talking to you is actually nice.
Alright. I've seen the shadow move the music notes around. I think he's playing tricks on us or something. That would be my bet. He is so frustrating. That's one way to put it. We'll have to contain him somehow so we can undo what he's done to the music wall. Well, I have one more broken lantern if you have some pixie dust orbs left. We can put them together to make another light on the wall. Perfect. Once the pixie dust orb is in the broken lantern, we can use the light to trap the shadow.
Back to my solitude. About time.
Peter Pan, I remember you. You do? 'Cause I sure don't remember you. I never saw you before in my life. Really? We were kids together. We used to play together all the time. What do you mean, used to? I don't even know your name. I'm Jessie, and, well, you've been here in Skull Rock for quite a long time. Have I? Huh, I guess time flies when you're having fun. I guess so. You know, even if I might remember you a little, you're too grown up to play with now. I'm a kid at heart. Nah, you're all grown. Heart and everything. And I don't trust grown-ups. What if I prove that I can still have fun? Go on. Let's play a game. If I win, you can come join me and everyone else in Dreamlight Valley again. Sure, let's play a game of hide and seek. Catch me if you can. Of saying Peter Pan wants to play hide and seek. He's already taken off to hide. Hide and seek? Why did he want to play that? He thinks we're too grown up now, and honestly, I don't feel like a grown up. I understand what you mean, but I think Peter looks at things pretty literally. So if we're playing hide and seek, where should we start looking? I remember Peter never feared anything, so he'll probably be hiding in the scariest possible place. We should split up to cover more ground. I'll look around the valley for dark, scary spots. Peter might hide in. You can do the same. Good idea. If we have any trouble, let's ask around the valley. Some of the villagers might be able to help find him. Nala, I could use your help. Have you seen Peter Pan anywhere? A young boy wears green, uses pixie dust to fly. No, I haven't seen anyone like that around here. Although, what is it? The plaza had an interesting scent earlier, kind of like the pixie dust you mentioned. Maybe he's somewhere around there. Did I miss pixie dust? Let's see if I get okay.
Got a minute, pal?
Oh, goody.
Hey Sky, if
You.
you were playing hide and seek with Peter Pan, stop there, Jesse. I don't play hide and seek. Okay, fair point, but I really need to find him, and I have no idea where to look. Fine. That crowing pest never failed to boast that he wasn't afraid of anything. Perhaps he should look somewhere dark and frank.
You did it. So
Jesse, gee, you found me. I'm impressed. You were easy to find. I was, so maybe you are kind of like a kid. So what do you say? Will you leave Skull Rock and join us in the valley? Sure, I'll join your valley, but you gotta do me a favor. Keep an eye out for my shadow. It's missing again.
See ya.
Alright, so we got a place.
Excuse me.
Greetings, neighbor.
Hey, over here. What do you
This
want?
place sure isn't Neverland, but it looks pretty neat. Having you here is going to be a blast. Yeah,
That's just
this'll
fine.
be lots of fun.
So long.
So Peter Pan's joined us in the valley? Yes. And we finally saw the mystery of Skull Rock. It was so exciting. I'm happy I finally know what's been going on in there this whole time. It was quite the adventure, wasn't it? It was. Thanks for joining me, Obsidian. Thank you, Jesse. This was a good reminder of what the valley is about. Fun, curiosity, and friendship.
I could use your help.
I need a favor.
Mm.
Never forget, your imagination is a powerful magic.
Sit on the bridge leading to the Dream Castle. Oh, there it is. Weak beeping. Forgot. 10. Did you just say something about the forgotten? Tired. Beeping. McDuck? Hey, Ibsen, did you see that glitchy arcade machine on the bridge to the Dream Castle? It said your name. What? It mentioned you and Mr. McDuck. After that, it disappeared. Sounds weird. Maybe you should check out Mr. McDuck's store and see if he knows anything.
Back to my song routine.
Alright. I am going to leave it right here. I will be back later. And we'll finish this quest. So until then, I'll see you guys in a bit. Later.